What's going on, guys? Welcome to Invest with a Purpose. Today's video, we're going to be talking about a date that is very, very important to us, and basically it's a countdown to when we're going to start to see the rewards that we've been waiting for when it comes to staking our Shiba Inu. I've talked about staking many times within this channel, and I've done it multiple times. If you guys have not seen or do not know how to, we will go over that briefly inside the Shiba Swap platform so that you guys can take part in Shiba Swap staking if you haven't already. So let's hop onto the information and let's do this right now. So as you can see, we're over here on Shiba Swap, and right here we can see our staking tokens, right? This is where we go to stake tokens. However, if you guys have not already done this, connect your wallet. So if you have not created a MetaMask account or something like that, for me, I do MetaMask, and I have a tutorial on how to set up a MetaMask and all that stuff. So if you guys do not already have one of these set up, go ahead and set up a MetaMask or whatever you choose, and then you'll be able to do your stuff. I basically have emptied out all of my Shiba Inu. I've done everything with staking, and I've done a little bit of digging as well, which I'll talk about that later also, but I'm literally out of SHIB. It's all in XSHIB. So now you can see that I have 850 million there, but it's not showing my, what I have digged or dug or whatever you want to call it. Anyways, set up a MetaMask account, connect your wallet here. It's pretty straightforward. I have a YouTube video on that, so check out that tutorial on my channel. Now, getting straight into the staking the tokens, okay? So as you can see, total buried, which is total staked, I have 850 million, okay? 850 million has been staked, and right here you can see in 2 days, which that would mean, I believe, the 17th, maybe the 18th, it depends on what type of clock this thing is on, but in 2 days, we will be able to take out our bone in Ethereum that we have earned in the last 2 weeks or so, or I think it's on a weekly basis, but I think this first week was a little bit longer because the launch, because when this first started, I think the days counting down was like 11 or something like that, when in reality it should have only been 7, but I think because of the launch, it's a little bit longer. So our returns will be available to be seen right here. So that's pretty exciting. So this is why the 17th is such an important date, because we will finally get to see. We don't know right now what our APY is going to be, which is how much we're going to be getting back in bone in Ethereum. However, we do know that we will be getting some in 2 days. Now, I did see a little bit of a leak, and I'm going to show you guys that right now, and it showed on, I can't remember the name of it, but if I'm going to go over on Discord right now and show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is in my private or my public Discord, not the private Discord. And in my general chat, I can see right here that this person is on, what is this called? DBank. So he's on DBank, and basically it shows you how much you're earning, how much you've earned, and like what you're doing. And right here it says that he is only getting a 0.01%, and that is really bad. However, he does only have 30 million, which is a decent amount for a lot of people, I believe, but like as far as compared to most other big investors, that's not much. So therefore, this may be because he doesn't have very much in, but however, it really doesn't matter. If his APY is only 0.01% and we're looking at 0.01% returns as far as staking, that is not good at all. That's worse than like a bank. You can get 0.03% in a bank, and we know that bank savings accounts are horrible. So that's really unfortunate. However, especially when you compare it to something like this, where you have, you have your liquidity pools, digging and adding liquidity to these different pools, and you're getting 470% APY compared to staking, which is 0.01, when staking was supposed to be one of the more, valuable ones. I know it's more risk, high reward over here. And I will explain exactly why digging is high risk, high reward. However, it's not that high of a risk as long as you think about it properly and set yourself up good. But anyhow, this is just unfortunate to see that this could be potentially what we're looking at as far as yields and how much we're going to be returning from staking. Now, I would take that with a grain of salt. I don't want to be spreading FUD here. I'm not acting like this is fact or this is real. We don't know yet. We will know in 2 days, which is why it's important to look out and keep my notifications on. If you haven't already turned on post notifications or subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do so now. And if you've learned something new today or you just enjoy my content, smash that like button. However, I just want you guys to know that this is not set in stone, and really you should be looking forward to 2 days when we get these solid facts on exactly what we're going to be yielding from our staking. So don't take that 0.01% too seriously, because we really don't know until it drops. And I was talking with some people inside the official Shiba Inu or Shiba Swap or whatever they're calling it, but the SHIB Discord. I saw some stuff in there and I was talking with some people, and I believe the liquidity event ends on the 20th. I'm not 100% sure on that. I tried to look, I couldn't really find it, but that's what I heard from someone else. So if you guys have not started staking or digging or really just taking advantage of Shiba Swap at all, I advise you guys to start doing that. I say advise, but really it's not financial advice or me telling you what to do. But I mean, if you're making money, so like even for me, I've made some money off of digging. I can actually show you guys that right now. I've made some money from digging, and I think that it's a really good opportunity for all of us to be able to take part in this liquidity event where we're making 10 times our returns rather than just what it would be regular. Even regular, we're making good money, but this is 10x return because of this liquidity event. So hopefully we start to see something good come out of that. And I have advised myself to do that. And I think that it may be a good idea for you guys to do your own due diligence and see what you guys want to do. However, let's look at my digging real quick and take a look and see how much I've made just in 2 days from digging just a small portion of my coin. So back on Shiba Swap, as I said last time in my previous video, I had not dug any coins. However, I did have another like 200 million coins basically left over, and I wanted to put at least some of that, or 150 million, I think about 150 million or 200 million, something like that. And I wanted to put that into this dig thing, right? So when you look at, actually I already did it. So I go to Wolf My Returns. And if I scroll down, I took part in this one because what I didn't like is that I wanted to be able to stake a decent amount and get a good amount of SSLP tokens, and I wanted more quantity over quality. However, after thinking about that, I'm thinking about switching over to Bone WETH, which is wrapped Ethereum. So I'm thinking about switching over here because the digging feature is not really high risk, high reward if you do it the right way, but this is how it's advertised as high risk, high reward. So I'm going to be taking part in this one, and I will be explaining that in another video. However, right now I am in this one, and you can see in just 2 days, I'm at 40 bone, which 40 bone, 40 times 4, we're looking at, what is that? Why am I blanking? $160. So $160 worth of bone. Actually a little more than that, probably closer to about $200 that I've made in bone, which is absolutely insane considering that I only put 100 million SHIB in about 100, or maybe it was 70. I think it was around 70 million SHIB and then 100 bone, which was not that hard to get. So that's pretty cool that I'm making basically $200 in 2 days. I could have made a lot more if I would have started sooner. However, I wanted to take part in the digging or the burying feature because if we take a look at the Wolf Paper 2.0, I'm going to pull that up now. Okay, so now we're on the Wolf Paper 2.0, and right here you can see that we're supposed to be getting 3% bone minted per block, 0.0% of all swap ETH transaction fees. So I'm not 100% what that means when it says all swap Ethereum transaction fees, if that means like when people are swapping tokens, or if that just means like Shiba Swap. So like when it says swap, the entire Shiba Swap system, because these Ethereum fees are racking up. If you guys have taken part in any part of Shiba Swap, you know that they are taxing on the gas fees right now. So if we're getting a portion of those gas fees, we'd be making a ton of money. But according to people that I talked to in Discord, didn't seem like that was going to be happening. Part of the 0.05 swap fees converted into SHIB. So when people convert stuff into SHIB, they on the swap platform, which I'm not sure how much of that is actually happening, but if that's happening a decent amount, that would be looking really good. So we're getting all these 3 things, and we're getting so much more rewards. However, I want to take a look at the digging as well, so that you guys can take a look at that. So when you dig, you get, so this is a different pool. So each pool is a little bit different. See, and that makes this kind of complicated. So when you dig SHIB, you can dig in many different ways. So I dug with SHIB and bone. So my liquidity pool is SHIB bone, not SHIB ETH. And so, yeah, it's a little bit different. So I'm not going to get into that too much, but you are getting more bone per block rather than getting so much other things. So we can stake your SSLP tokens, which I'm not super familiar with how that works, unless it's saying like the bone that we get from that, we can stake that back, which would make more sense. But anyhow, that's pretty much it. I want to get over and off of that because it gets really, really like a rabbit hole at this point of how much more stuff there is, because it's really, really complex. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed today's video, please smash the like button. If you guys would like to see a video more in depth about digging and just the overall system, where I go even deeper, because I try to keep this pretty surface level. We get a little bit deep, but not too deep, because I don't want to confuse you guys too much. I know a lot of people that watch my channel and watch my content are new to cryptocurrency. Therefore, if you're new, I want to make it simple for you. So if you guys would like to see a video more in depth, like I said, comment down below. And if you guys would like to learn things from me and my experience in the last 4 years of investing in all the markets, let me know by going down to the Patreon, and you can get a subscription to my Patreon and have a one-on-one session with me where we can talk about anything you guys want when it comes to investing, finance, or really whatever you guys want to talk about. So check out that link in below and join the free Discord as well. Also, if you join the Patreon, you get access to the private Discord where I make call outs and different stuff like that. So just check that out and see what it comes with. But if you guys just want to be a part of a nice community that talks about a lot of stuff and keeps everybody up to date, check out the free Discord in the description. If you guys enjoyed today's video, thank you guys so much for watching to the end. If you watched to the end, comment through the end in the comments, and I will like and pin the first person who comments through the end. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to invest every second of every day with a purpose, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.